Now, in the Old Testament, uh, under the Levitical law, God had prescribed three types of tithes because they were a theocracy, meaning God was ruling and Moses was God's vice regal. Okay, so now what happened was God prescribed three kinds of tithes. There was the Levitical one, which was used to maintain the Levites because they did not get an inheritance. You can find that in Numbers chapter 18, verses 21 to 24. There, and it was 10%. Tithe just means a tenth. There was the second type of tithe, which Jews were supposed to pay, was the feast one, the one for the feast. And you can find that in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verses 22 to 27. And there was a third kind of tithing, which is for the poor and for the strangers. It was a social kind of tithe or social kind of tax. And that is, you're required to pay that every 3 years, not every year. The other two was yearly, but this one for the poor is every 3 years. And you can find that in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verses 28 to 29. So if you really look at it, it's 10 plus 3.3, meaning your total tithe yearly actually is 23.3%, not 10%, it's 23.3. So it's 10 for Levitical, 10 for the feast, which took care of all the oblations and sacrifices that the Levites were supposed to pay, and then 3.3% yearly or 10% every 3 years for the poor and the strangers. So now you remember, if you read in Exodus chapter 36, verses 3 to 4, Moses had requested Israel to bring money, to the coffers to take care of items, and they gave so much, and he had to beg them to stop giving. The point I'm making here is this: if we teach brethren their responsibility and that ultimately whatever they have belongs to God, and disciple the people of God properly, the need to give steadily will be so good that they will not need to be burdened and twisted by charlatans to pay. Thank you.